Libra, we are focusing on new beginnings today, looking at what's coming in over the next month, courtesy of the new moon in Virgo on the 15th of September for you. We'll pull an oracle to get a theme of what's been addressed for you by this new moon, and we'll pull some tarot to understand your experience of these new beginnings, and also some advice if you don't like the outcome. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name's Kirstine. I am a full-time professional tarot reader and astrologer. Right, Libra, once I've stopped messing about, let's get you some cards. I do apologise. Right, here we go. Oh, they're not cooperating. Hang on, is that what you've got going on? Right, let's have a look. Okay, right, here we go, Libra. So, full moon, new moon in Virgo, 15th of September 2023 for Libra, please. What's going on, Libra? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So in the past, there's been a struggle against adapting to a changing situation or a changing circumstance. Okay. Situation at this new moon, we've got the Lovers reversed. Interesting. Incoming, we've got the Tower reversed. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Big cards. This. Wow. 4 majors so far, Libra. This is a big new moon for you. Your energy, Judgment reversed. You understand what needs to be done, but you're either scared of doing it, don't know how to do it, or you're scared of the consequences. Wow, massive. I'm not surprised. Look at you all. Oh my goodness me. Energy around you, the Chariot. What's going on, Libra? Surely we're not doing all majors. Surely not. Empress reversed. Prince of Swords. Right, okay. All of these majors, Libra, I mean, the majors are like kind of the big themes in our lives. The court cards and like the little sort of, the pip cards are things that we can have got, you know, kind of sway over. It looks like you've been kind of swept up on a tide of events here, Libra. Underlying energy, we've got the Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness me. I can't wait to get tucked into this for you. Massive energies. Right. Queen of Cups on the underlying. This can point directly to the romantic partner. It can point to Cancer or a water sign. Could be coming in as a person. But the Queen of Cups talks about that link between our compassion and our action, our mind and our compassion. There's a beautiful, the Queen of Cups is a beautiful compassionate energy. It talks about nurture. Let's have a look. Wow, oh my goodness me, I can't believe what on earth. We're going to need some serious clarifying for this. Right, okay, so oh, that's what I was going to, I'm sorry, I'm so like blown away with this energy. Right, let's get you an oracle. Let's have a look at the theme. Oh, that comes straight out. Happy family. Okay, there we go. That's the theme of this new beginning for you, Libra. So happy family. Yeah, I mean, with this Cancerian energy, so this can be like a sort of a mother or a partnering energy, but we've definitely got some kind of happy family theme here for you with this new moon. Let's have a look. Is that gonna, oh, let's shove that up there for you. Right, new moon in Virgo. Okay, right. Wow, look at this. Okay, Lovers reversed is the situation. Your energy is the Judgment reversed. Environment around you, we've got the Chariot. So, excuse me, the Lovers card, it can talk about significant relationships, significant partnerships. It can also point to significant choices, a choice between what we should do and what we want, you know. When it comes in reverse, this can talk about destructive choices, destructive relationships, you know, things the relationships that have gone, you know, pretty kind of sour. Your energy, you're sitting in the Judgment energy. The Judgment energy talks about understanding the call, answering the call, knowing what needs to be done. At the Judgment energy, there's a sense of there's only one more thing, you know, there's one more sensible thing left to do. And answering the call with that. When it comes in reverse, there is either a fear of answering the call, you know, the fear of the consequences of doing that, or sitting there thinking, I know what I need to do, I just don't know how to do it. And as I say, with this major arcana, this is massive. This is a massive judgment, a massive choice. Big energies for you here, Libra. Wow. Your environment, I mean, around you, this could be a person or your environment. There's a sense here of your environment trying to get movement forward, trying to get you on board. The Chariot talks about aligning, you know, bringing contradiction into balance. It doesn't necessarily talk about agreeing about everything, but if we can get these two horses agreed on a purpose, agreed on a direction, agreed on, you know, the speed at which they're going, then we get this movement forward. So I think it looks like your environment is pressing you for some kind of judgment or decision. They're trying to press you to get on board with a situation, a fairly big change. Looking at this, this is massive, and you're sitting here, understandably, I mean, this is huge, Libra. You're like, I don't know, I'm scared of doing it, I'm scared of the consequences if I do it, or I don't know how to do what it is that you're asking me to do. You're asking me to get on the same page. I don't know, okay. And in the sort of in the run up to this destruction, whether this is understanding that there's been a wrong choice, a wrong, you know, the Lovers is like a kind of crossroad path. We get to a point where we're like, right, we either have to go left or right, you know, there's no sort of straight ahead. When it comes in reverse, as I say, could be a wrong choice, or possibly, you know, being stuck in a destructive relationship. It could be that with this Judgment energy, maybe there's no good choice. Maybe there's no good choice. You know, maybe you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And the leading up to this, in the past, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune talks about adapting to changing situations. The wheel turns, you know, fate changes, situations change. When it comes in reverse, there is a struggle here against adapting, you know, an inability to adapt to a changing situation, or a struggle against, you know, the changes that are going on round about you. And I think with this underlying energy, with this happy family, I think this is definitely kind of playing out with regards to family energies, long-term happiness, long-term partnership, possibly a long-term choice. I mean, this might not necessarily be a choice around the family, but the family happiness is definitely a consideration and part of why you're sitting here not knowing what to do. Okay, wow, my goodness me. Okay, incoming energy, the big energies do not stop there. Incoming energy, we've got the Tower reversed. The Tower is an energy of upheaval. The Tower comes in. We can bring it in ourselves sometimes if we're stuck in a situation that's impeding our growth. We can bring the Tower in, you know, if we're feeling restless, if we need to feel that, if we're feeling imprisoned by something, you know, we can kind of break out of a situation. Alternatively, the Tower, it can be if there's changes that need to be made, but we're sort of resisting the call, you know, we're resisting doing it, then sometimes the universe will send the Tower in at the hands of other people. I mean, this could be physical changes, but it can also just talk about a massive shift in perspective. So, you know, I mean, this can kind of uproot the foundations in your life, or it could just be a huge way change in sort of looking at things. When it comes in reverse, there's a sense here of the Tower not coming down, stopping this sort of impending disaster, this impending disruption, preventing the disruption from kind of coming through. Okay, wow, oh my goodness me. Right, obstacle then for you, Libra. We've got the Empress reversed. The Empress is can be the divine feminine. So again, yeah, so we could be looking at sort of female partner, well, male or female, obviously, you know, gender's not irrelevant. It's the feminine archetype. Could be talking about long-term partners, mothering archetypes, divine, you know, sort of divine counterpart energy. You could talk about creativity. When it comes in reverse, there's like a kind of a blockage to this energy. There's a blockage to the creativity. There's a blockage to a divine union. I mean, it could be maybe that the obstacle for this, with this disruption, with this huge disruption, I mean, it could be, if this is, there may be an Empress energy, that part of this disruption, that the obstacle to this disruption is the Empress and the Empress's reaction, you know, the consequences of what's going to happen with this Empress. Right, well, so we definitely need some clarifiers for this, right? Outcome, again, we'll get clarifiers. We've got the Page of Swords reversed. Right, okay, I'm completely blown away. Right, Libra, let's have a look. I want to do, right, I was going to get you a, right, let's do you a message of support from this new moon in Virgo first, and then we'll get you your clarifiers. What does this new moon in Virgo want to say to you about this massive energy, Libra? This is huge. Wow. A win-win. Oh, there we go, Libra. That's your card. Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast, Libra. Full moon in Libra. Okay. So, I mean, looking at this, Libra, if you're sitting here doing your usual... I love Libra energy, but I mean, you guys are very balanced. You like to make very sort of balanced, diplomatic decisions. You know, you do value harmony, justice, fairness, all that kind of thing. So if you're sitting in this I don't know what to do, you know, fear of if you're fearing doing what it is that you're doing, it does look like what if you decide to go with this, whatever you decide to do, Libra, there isn't actually going to be any losers in this. So if the concern here is that you or somebody else or a situation is going to end up in this this Empress energy reversed, then it looks like that's not the case. You know, she's going to be still sort of standing upright. So whatever this judgment is, whatever you're sort of kind of sitting on the fence about, not knowing how to, or being scared of doing, it does look like the decision here, there aren't actually going to be any losers with this, Libra, so that's good. Okay, right. It could also be pointing to Libra season if you're looking for timing on something. Libra season is next month. Timing wise, it could also point to something that began during Aries season, when the full moon in Libra was going on. So Aries season is middle of March to the middle of April. So that might also be relevant timing wise for some of you. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. My goodness me. Right, let's have a look at this Tower. And we'll have a look at this Empress as well. Right, Tower. Six of Wands, okay. Talks about belief in victory. Empress. The World, okay. And then for this Page of Swords, Prince of Swords, sorry, we've got the Hierophant. We've got Justice reversed, definitely addressing some kind of imbalance or unfairness. And the Lovers, oh wow, okay, there's the Lovers reversed. So we're looking directly at this, the situation here. Underlying energy, we've got the King of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think looking at this incoming energy, Libra, with this Tower reversed, you know, kind of refusing to stop, trying to stop the wheels from falling off, trying to make a difficult decision. You know, there is this struggle against changing circumstances here in the past. Whatever this is, Libra, that you're in at the moment, it does look like it's wrong or it's destructive for you. I mean, it could be that it's possibly this other person that's maybe trying to push through with some kind of change or decision or choice. With this Tower reversed, trying to kind of stop the wheels from coming off, stop these changes from coming through. I mean, there is a sense here that maybe, I mean, the Tower is always, you know, it does talk about freeing us from things that keep us stuck, that keep us stagnant. It can talk about imprisonment this way up, you know, being stuck in something that we don't want to be in. So there is a sense here in coming, believing, you know, believing that these changes are for the good, whatever this Tower energy is. It looks like you're scared to make the call, but it looks like, you know, there's a sense here of believing victory, believe that this is a positive thing to do, positive outcome. Okay. Empress reversed, it's coming in with the World energy. This does talk about kind of more major arcanas. This does talk about closing out a chapter, closing out a cycle. So the obstacle here is this Empress energy, closing out this Empress energy. So as I say, whether this is talking about divine partnership, some kind of family archetype, you know, maybe like a kind of a matriarch type that we've got going on here. It can also talk about creativity, that kind of thing, but it's, as I say, it's the sort of the divine creative. The obstacle here is actually kind of closing that out. Understanding with the World card, this talks about getting to the end of a karmic cycle, understanding the lessons. I've got the t-shirt, I've got the video, I know what I'm doing, I've ticked the box, let's move on. I think whatever this is that you're scared to do, or you don't know how to do, Libra, there is a sense here that it is the right thing to do. Closing this out. You've learned it as much as you can from this situation. It's gone past a point. You've been resisting, you know, you've been kind of fighting on valiantly. But this is not, you know, this is not a good, you want, if, you know, you want this upright really, don't you, to stay in it. It's not, you know, it's not healthy that way round. Okay, so the obstacle is definitely kind of closing the door, shutting out, understanding. To move on, whatever this is, has to be done. There's no way round this. If you're trying to think of a way of pushing forward without disrupting this Empress energy, without closing the door on this Empress energy, I don't think there's a way to do that. It needs to be done. And if you can do that, you know, nobody's actually going to lose in this situation. Libra, it is a win-win forecast, win-win outcome. Okay, so outcome then, we've got the Prince of Swords. She's the Knight of Swords. This talks about eagerness to kind of communicate, overcome difficulties. So whatever the issues, whatever the problems are with regards to this situation, or maybe whatever the issues are that are kind of keeping you in, you know, keeping you in this this judgment energy. There is a the outcome here. We do have like an eagerness to kind of talk about differences, overcome the differences. We've got the Hierophant, which talks about orthodoxy, conformity. It can talk about contractual, it can talk about marriage or wedding. We've got the Justice card, and it's coming in reverse. There is a sense here of imbalance and fairness, the wrong thing. I mean, this is like the total opposite of your energy. You know, you're sort of, we've got this scales the right way up. And then we've got the Lovers reverse. So this is actually pointing directly to this situation. I think with this sense of commitment, you know, commitment to communicating, commitment to overcoming the issues, understand the truth and the balance of and the justice. I mean, really what we want to do is get this the right way up, do the fair thing, do the balanced thing, understanding what truth and fairness is and kind of following through with it. It could be that, I mean, possibly with this Tower, I'm just having a look. King of Wands, and the Lion. I mean, for some of you in this situation, if this is a rescue plan for this situation, if this is a marriage or a long-term, you know, kind of commitment where there's you've been struggling against, you know, fighting against, trying to make this, you know, trying to close this out, you don't want this to end. For those of you where the struggle is to sort of stay, you know, you really do need to kind of address any unfairness, imbalance, injustice in the situation, because I think what the source of this love has been upside down, this destructive situation, destructive choice. Whatever this is for you, there's been a sense there hasn't been a commitment to the truth or fairness or balance with this. So for some of you, if this Empress is external to your family dynamic, whether this is male or female, you know, if you do want to, you know, kind of continue with this situation, there is a sense here of a commitment to the truth, to justice, to doing the fair thing. because without that, you know, you kind of end up in this sort of sticky situation. Either way, guys, whichever way this is going for you, no matter what this judgment is for you, you know, whatever it is that you're being called on to do, a win-win outcome is forecast. Don't, you know, don't sit in this energy thinking, oh, I'm not going to make a decision because I'm scared of the consequences, or I don't know how to do it. Either way, it looks like everybody is going to come out of this a winner, whether this is you splitting things up and moving away, or whether this is you kind of fighting and keeping things together. There's an obstacle here of closing out a cycle with this Empress energy and communicating, being keen to overcome the difficulties, a commitment to the truth, fairness and honesty and balance will help resolve this this destructiveness that you find yourself in at the moment. I'll be back next week with your birthday season readings. We've also got a year ahead forecast for you, Libra. I wish you clear eyes, calm minds and a resilient heart.